Hi guys, Jessica here. What's going on? Today I'm going to be doing a photography accessory slash product review, and I'm really excited to do this because I watch a lot of the beauty community do this with makeup palettes, like PR packages essentially, and deep down I kind of wish that were me. It looks like fun, okay? To be reviewing products. That's something that I've kind of wanted to do, but there's not many options for photographers because this is an expensive hobby, okay? You know they're not giving out PR packages to the photography community. They're just not. Let's be honest here. It's too expensive. I just bought a lens filter. It was like $30. We're going broke in this community, okay? So in today's video, I happened to stumble across this photography product. I actually saw it when I was at WPPI last year, and I don't know, I didn't really think much of it. I'm like, okay, it looks cool, and I lived my life, and until 1 year later, I saw on the internet, I was just browsing, and my FBI agent recommended it to me. Just on the side of the screen somewhere, the advertisement popped up. So real quick, this product is not being sponsored. They don't even know I bought it, to be honest with you guys. I bought it, I had someone else buy this for me, and I just gave them money because I just wanted it to be a non-biased review. I wanted the product to just appear at my door, and then I'm just gonna give you guys my honest opinion on it. So just know they don't even know I have this right now, okay? We're keeping secrets here on this channel. So the product I'm reviewing today is called Fractals, and it's a filter for creative media production. So it's basically like, you know how photographers started using the chandelier crystals in their work, they would place it in front of their lens. So this, I'm assuming, is just one giant like crystal slash prism to put in front of your lens to get really cool effects, and you know, it looked pretty cool. And I have used both prisms and chandelier crystals for a while, so I'm excited to use this and see what it does. So let's go to the back of the box. It says, you've never used tools like these. Fractals are faceted glass filters that bend light as it enters your lens, producing spectacular photos and videos. Use fractals. I'm 100% pronouncing this all wrong, I'm sorry. Use fractals to supplement your portrait, wedding, and other types of creative media. Fractals or fractals. When you speak two languages but you can't pronounce this one word. والله ما عم بعرف احكي بس عم جرب. So on the back it says, creates blurs, prism effects, perfect for portrait, wedding, and creative photos and videos. Patented Prismalens optics create reflections 1.5 times more brilliant than glass. That's great. Okay, let's just open this up. So this retails for about $100. It is on the pricier side. I don't know how I feel about the price point. I can definitely see people not liking it being $100, but I don't know. I don't want to judge it without seeing the products and everything first. So we're going to open this up and see what is inside. Okay, so what comes in the box is this little pack, which I actually really like. Okay, so I'm going to open up this little bag here, and there's a carrying strap. Okay, honestly, I don't see myself using this strap. Maybe. I don't know. Future Jessica just might. You never know. She's getting a little crazy these years. You can see that the products, I'm trying not to say fractals because I know I'm saying it wrong in this video. I'm just going to Google real quick how I'm supposed to say this because I know I'm not saying it. Okay.
Fractals.
Okay, so I was saying it wrong the whole time. Great. We have the products here. They're wrapped. I'm going to pull them out one by one. And this is it. So let me show you guys that real quick up close. So this is the first product. And let me show you guys that in front of the lens. Like, who wants to see more than one of my face? Like, I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's not a good visual of me. It's like my face repeated. Okay, so that's the first one. So this is the second one. This is a little bit, ooh, this is like a square. This is definitely a different shape. Okay, so this is the second one. So it protrudes out like so. And let's see how this one is. Okay, that's kind of cool. I feel like I really have to put it up close to the lens for it to kind of fill the screen, kind of. Does that make sense? Actually, I could see that being pretty cool for some artistic photography, maybe? I don't know. Grab the third one, and it is this. I kind of already know what kind of effect this is gonna give. So this one is gridded, if you will, and I'll show you guys how this looks in front of the lens. First impressions, I like the quality. I like how they're made. They're sturdy, and the bag is nice. I mean, it all comes together. Usability, I'm gonna pretend that I'm taking a picture and just see how this would work. I'm gonna hold it as intended to see how it would be. So I'm guessing it's either gonna be like that, like this, I don't know. So we're just gonna do something like this. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna flip it around and see. I think it makes too much of a difference. I mean, this one's pretty cool, but one thing I want to say is it's just really uncomfortable to be held like this. I would much rather just hold it like this, to be honest with you guys, and just shoot. This is just much more comfortable for me to just hold it like this rather than put all my fingers through. You guys know my fingers are weak, okay? My stomach is weak, my fingers are weak, my immune system is weak. Everything is crashing internally and externally, so I don't think that's gonna work for me. I appreciate that you can grip onto something and hold on to it, but if I'm actually shooting, this is really uncomfortable, and I would literally just be shooting it like this. I would hold it like this. The repeated circular pattern on the side for the very first one, I'm not crazy about. I can't see myself really using this too often. I can see how people would like this for more artistic photography. And again, to remind you guys, this is the style. So it just repeats on the side, and the middle kind of stays the same. You can kind of move it around. Let's look at number 2. This one, I feel like you're gonna get stopped by the TSA. They're gonna be like, what? You're not getting on this flight, Jessica. I think it's just like this whole uncomfortable holding thing that I'm not loving. So I'm gonna take a couple shots with this as well, just to see. This one, I mean, I don't mind this one. I like the fact that this one you can kind of angle it a little bit and maybe just get a corner, which is usually what I do. This one's more practical than the first one, at least, because I feel like you can, you know, angle it to get only a side of it, maybe, and just like a very subtle effect. So actually, this one's pretty good for me. Like I could see myself using this one. The only thing I don't really care for, again, is just, it's kind of heavy and bulky. To try to hold it like this and then steady it, I mean, I can see myself doing this and cracking my entire lens. So I don't know how that would work. I know that someone's first inclination is maybe to shoot through the flat part, but I think you can also get a nice effect if you switch it up just a little bit. Yeah, definitely I like this one. And let's go on over to the third one, just so I can see this one yet again, even though I already know I like this one. But I want to take a couple pictures to see how it works as I'm actually shooting. Definitely the fact that it's the lightest one also helps, and I feel like it's more artistic. I feel like I can get like a cooler looking picture. The focusing is a little challenging on this, which I'm noticing right now. At first when I put this on top of this lens, it didn't look that bad, but now when I'm actually shooting with it right now, I don't know how to feel right now. Yeah, it kind of just makes it look messy when you put the whole thing on top. I don't know, this one, now that I'm actually using it, I'm not sure if I like this one that much. I'm also going to be using these for a photo shoot situation with a model, so you guys can see how these would work in that environment. What else came in the box was a 15% off, getting featured, just like a little information card, and then a postcard. Listen, I don't have anyone to send this to. I don't have like 2 friends, so. It's good that you believe that I would have someone to send this to. Actually, that gives me hope. Overall, would I recommend this to every photographer? Probably not. I don't see this as something that I would use on a regular basis. I do find myself using maybe the square shape a little bit more. I feel like this is more of my aesthetic, my style, and I think that's really, you just gotta think about, is this gonna fit my style? Because if something like this is not really your style, and if you don't want to add those little pieces of abstract decorations in your work, then you're not gonna like stuff like this, period. No matter how much you try to like it, it's not gonna be for you. I think it's something nice to add to your kit. Like if you got the extra $100, like grandma just sent you money for your birthday, kind of cool. You can play around with these. If you don't have the $100, which is, it's totally like reasonable, because that is a lot of money to be spending on stuff like this. Something like a prism, this is like literally $5 to $10 on eBay. You can find them probably for cheaper. Am I gonna bring out the pitchforks? Am I gonna do like a hashtag cancel for this? No, because I think it could work for some photographers who like that kind of style. I can see these doing amazing with nighttime photography or landscape photography. Gonna take a picture of a bird? Go ahead, put this on the top of your lens. You're gonna have 5 birds on there. All of these together, pretty bulky to be honest with you. And if I dropped this, I wouldn't like it. I think I would need insurance. For me as a photographer who travels a lot, and I literally weigh like 2 pounds, like anything over like 5 pounds on my back, I'm going down into the ocean. Like I'm going all the way down to the bottom. I do like the fact that each of them has a completely different shape. The designs are really nice. I think that they're very well thought out. So definitely can't take away from that. The bottom grip, I just don't even like, and it's uncomfortable. My fingers hurt after using it. I honestly can't see a photographer holding it for like an hour like this. It's just kind of like flimsy, and I feel like people would drop this really fast. This one right here, the square shape, wish it was less bulky, but I'm sure that the design was deliberate, and I understand why it needed to be this way. I would just wish it was maybe like 10 pounds lighter, maybe, but it's fine. I'll probably try to use this though. Definitely, it's a cool concept. I appreciate it. I appreciate the people who create things like this for photographers, because I don't feel like we have too many accessories. So definitely respect the fact that someone took the time to come up with something like this. I feel like with some upgrading, we could work on this a little bit more, and it could be something a little bit more usable and more affordable for the everyday photographer. So those are all my thoughts on this product. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have seen the product, have you thought about buying it? Do you currently have it? Let us know what you guys think in the comments below, and I would love to thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.